Alright, good afternoon everyone, welcome to Bowls 360. It's that time of the day again where we get the great man, Lee the Lord Such. How are you going, Suchy?
Hello Simon, hello everyone.
We're getting together to talk about the Premier League. It's round 18, the final weekend of Pennant Bowls for most of us. You looking forward to it, Suchy?
Yeah, it's in for me. Final game of Kalamunda and then kick back and see who's going to take it out this year.
Yeah, and one more weekend after this anyway for the finals. So a couple of weekends to go for the Bowls. Let's have a look at the Premier League and see how it all shapes up. The first game we're going to look at is the bottom sides, 9th playing 10th, Coburn versus Leeming. In for Coburn, Elborough, out goes Burgess. And in for Leeming, Lippel is in, Davis is out. Last time around, Leeming won at home 6-2. I suspect the reverse might be true this time around, Suchy.
Yeah, well, these two have been in the beef really all year. But Coburn have a chance. Coburn do have a chance to sneak an extra week in here.
They do.
And really, you think they should get the job done here at home. And poor old Leeming, they've struggled all year, and I think they'll be happy that this is the finish line.
Yeah.
7 or 8 here for Coburn, which I think is very doable. And then there's some pressure on you guys knock off Sereno.
Yeah.
Sereno are automatically gone, so it's very possible here. Coburn should get the job done, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Later on through the show, we'll have a look at what might happen. Thanks to Clive Adams, he's put together a little thing on the Bowls of Bay website. I'll put the link below for anyone who wants to read it in full. We'll go through about what might happen after all the games we look at. But yeah, I think Coburn should get the job done. Leeming have fallen away a bit in the second half of the year, and they just don't look up to it. So they should win this game.
And Coburn have been pretty competitive all year too, Simon, as well. Like they let 30 got shot over W last week, and W came back, and they've had some pretty competitive games. So
and they smashed us.
Yeah.
So. The second game we'll look at is the Manning versus W game. Old sparring partners. These two have locked horns over the years, and it's very tight. As you can see, they're head-to-head, 12 each with 4 draws, and even at Manning it is 6 all. It is 4th versus 7th. In for Manning from 2 weeks ago, these changes: Blake Butler, Dave Downey, out goes Cody Packer, Andy Lill. No changes at W. Last time round it was a draw. Can it be a draw again? What do you think?
Oh, amazing. And I've been involved in some of these games. They are always crackers when these two get together. Manning still playing for the double chance if they can get the win here. W need a maximum, and they need you guys as well to have a maximum for them to scrape the safety.
Yep.
Manning, a bit hot and cold this year. I just think there might be one more twist, to things this year. And I had a good think about this game because I thought this could have been it. W don't really have anything to play for, so they can come out and just try and ruin things for Manning. So I was nearly tempted to take W.
Yeah.
I've gone with the home side, but Manning have got it all to play for.
Yeah, they have been a bit sporadic, haven't they? It's probably true with all the Premier League sides this year. They've had their good weeks and stretches, and they've had their bad weeks. So it's top 5 sides anyway. So with Manning not playing last week, it's hard to know what their recent form is like. But I've gone W for that reason.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, they match up pretty well. Even it's at Manning, so even though it's at Manning, I'm going to tip a bit of an upset there with W. Game 3 is the Osborne Park South Perth fixture, 5th versus 3rd. This is going to have a big bearing on the finals. Head-to-head record favours Osborne Park massively. 23 wins, 11 losses and 3 draws, and even at Osborne Park it is a 14-3 head-to-head record. Last time around at South Perth, South Perth did the job 8-0. It was in the middle of Osborne Park's horror run of form there with 8-0s. What do you think on this game?
Oh, what a belter here, and it's all to play for both sides. The Millers have got a chance here to finish top 2 spot if they win.
Yeah.
If they lose, they've got to get at least a couple of rinks just to stay ahead of Aussie Park. So South Perth do have that slight bit of luxury that they can lose and still make the finals.
Yeah.
Aussie Park straight out have to win. And if they only get 6 points, they'll be waiting on the result as well. So
yeah.
I have gone the home side. I don't know whether they'll get enough points there to make it.
Yeah, I've gone Aussie Park as well. If they get 7-1, they beat South Perth 7-1, then they'll leapfrog South Perth. So that'll be their target, a 7-1 win. I think they might do it. Yeah, I'm not sure what the scoreline will be, but I'm just going to go for Aussie Park just in a really, really good game. The game 4 is the Sorrento-Bassendean game. Head-to-head record 4-5, slightly favouring Bassendean, but at Sorrento it is a 3-1 record. It is 8th versus 6th. In for Sorrento, Taylor and Leggett. Out goes Wendy Flack and Marshall. No changes at Bassendean. The last time round in round 9, Bassendean winning that one 7-1. Not much to play for either of these teams. One rink is all Bassendean needs to make sure they're in Premier League next year.
Yeah, well, Sereno, and I think it's about the second or third year that it's come down to the last round for survival for them, and they're in that position again.
That's right. Yeah.
So, and like I said, Coburn really should beat Leeming, so you guys knock them off, they're gone. I've got Sereno because I think they've been in this position and they've managed to hold on before. I've taken them, but not a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I've gone Bazo. I think we'll just do enough to win this game. Sereno, their last few weeks, they really haven't put it together, so I think their confidence is shot. They're probably looking forward to the end of the year. Not sure they can do enough to hang on now, so I'm going to go for my side, Bassendean. And the final game we have is the match of the round. It's first versus second at the moment. The head-to-head record is 1 win to Cambridge, 4 wins to Mount Lawley, and 2 draws. It's funny that there are more draws than wins for Cambridge. And at Cambridge, Mount Lawley have won both the games they've played there so far. Last time around, Mount Lawley and Cambridge also fighting out a draw, and the only change is Ben Leggett is back from his trip overseas. David Morris goes out.
So this would be unbelievable if Cambridge actually won this game and finished the year on top.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of players that they lost, and I think I had them about 7th or 8th in my predictions at the start of the year.
In the 5.
Yeah, this will be incredible if they can pull this off and finish on top of the table. That'll be some feat from them, especially like for the majority of the first half. They were sort of in that bottom 4.
Yeah.
To really turn things around in the second half, it'll be some effort. Mount Lawley. They played Cambridge in the last round last year, but they already had top spot wrapped up.
That's right.
They'll be looking for history to repeat itself, get the home finals, and give themselves a good chance. With Benny Leggett back in, Shane Knott still playing, I've got him again. I think Mount Lawley will put the foot down here and look to try and defend their flag at home.
Yeah, I think as a 16, Mount Lawley look like they have a better 16, but at home, I'm just going to slightly go for Cambridge. I think they might just get the job done at home. They've been in supreme form the last 6-7 weeks, so I'm going to go for them. Even winning is not going to guarantee them top spot, but certainly Mount Lawley winning will guarantee them top spot, so it's going to be a corking game.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the results there. Now, as mentioned, Clive's done a bit of a review on his site, so let's quickly run through that. So Mount Lawley, as we've said a lot of this, but they can't finish out of the finals. Lowest they can finish is 4th. If they win, they'll finish first. But losing, they might finish 4th. If you want to go through all the writings there that Clive's done, you can look it up yourself. Cambridge second at the moment on 90.5. They can finish first, but all they need is a rink, 1 point there to guarantee finals. Aussie Park and South Perth can't overtake them if they get that rink. So I'm not sure what their aim will be. They'll probably want to win. So by winning guarantees them that point. So they'll want to win.
Top 2 as well. So
and guarantees top 2.
Guaranteed top 2.
That's right. So they can finish 5th if it all goes tits up. If they lose 8-0 and the other results are horrible, then they can finish 5th. It seems unlikely, but it could happen. South Perth in 3rd on 90. They can also finish first if Cambridge win, and South Perth probably have to need to win 8-0. They can leapfrog those 2 teams. They can also finish 5th. Getting 2 rinks, I think, for South Perth will guarantee them finals positions. The 4th team is Manning.
Yeah, I don't think Manning can finish first.
Clive reckons it can happen.
Yeah, I don't.
Manning defeats W 8-0. Cambridge defeats Mount Lawley 5-3, and Aussie Park beats South Perth. Then Manning can finish on top. So there's a lot going. That's to go their way for them to finish on top. The more likelihood there is that Manning will win, and they'll play, and they'll be in the top 4. And Osborne Park, they can get the second if it all goes their way. Losing, they're probably the only side that they lose, they're out. So they're guaranteed not to rise above 5th with a loss. So there's a bit going on for this weekend. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. I haven't seen last round like this, but such a bearing, really, and pretty much all the games too. It's really going to be a cliffhanger, and the team that misses out are probably not going to be too happy, I don't think.
Yeah, no, it's going to be really interesting. So we'll have a quick look at our tips. Last week, you of course went for Mount Lawley at home. I went for Osborne Park. That went badly for me, so you caught up the 1 point needed, so we're equal now on 59 points, and I forgot to update the scores on the next screen, but the tips for this weekend, that should be 59 each for the scores, but we've gone 3 different games.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you've gone Manning Sorrento and Mount Lawley. I've gone Doubleview, Bassendean and Cambridge. I think the way that works out now is that we can't tie, so
Right.
one of us,
We'll get the
one of
bracket
us
right.
will be a winner with our tips. Let's have a quick look at your division, White. There we go. This one, my hotkeys are all not working today, so let's have a quick look at White. North Beach will finish on top. They can't be displaced. They play Mosman Park at home this week. Mosman Park sitting in 6th. They need to win at least probably 8 points. So you probably almost put a line through them. North Beach have been undefeated at home this year, so they probably will win that. Cardinia plays Manning, that is 2nd versus 4th. So with a win to Cardinia, as long as they win by one more or one less point than Safety Bay, they will finish 2nd. Top 2 in the one white will play for the flag. 3rd spot is Safety Bay. They play North Perth at home. Safety Bay have been pretty good, I think, at home
Yeah,
this
they
year.
have been pretty solid. They've got North Perth, I think.
So they probably will win that game. If Cardinia lose and Safety Bay win, then Safety Bay will jump in the 2nd spot. Cardinia can't not be in the top 4. The top 4 is the playoff games in the Premier League. The top 3 are guaranteed of that, really. The 4th spot is the other spot that's the Premier League game. Manning, as we've said, against Cardinia. If they win that, they'll probably finish in the 4. Not that it matters.
No, because Manning can't, can they?
They
And neither can Aussie Park. If they somehow get an 8 as well, they can't.
And they're a chance. Aussie Park in
Yeah.
8th, only 7 off 4th, but they would need an absolute miracle of results to get there. Not that it would matter,
No.
as you say.
So it's a 3-horse race, really.
So it's really North Perth, Mosman Park and Kalamunda. North Perth and Mozzie Park have the harder draw for sure. They're both away to teams that are relatively undefeated this year. So can Kalamunda jump from 7th? They play you guys.
Yeah, well, you think, and when we're pretty weak, and we've got Jeff White out, one of our back end players as well. So if we get a rink, it'd be a miracle. But you think Kalamunda will be favourites. They really should take care of us. But obviously, we'll be doing our best. But we'll just have to see what happens.
So Kalamunda probably not short favourites, but just slight favourites there to get that spot for the playoff game. 66.5, they get 8 points or 7, that goes to 73. That means North Perth needs to win 2 rinks. And they might do it at Safety Bay. Mosman Park will need to win against North Beach. That seems unlikely. So Kalamunda maybe might be the other team.
Yeah, like I say, it'd be a big jump, wouldn't it, in the last week
Huge.
to do it. But it's great to see that both divisions have certainly got plenty to play for in the last round.
And even Blue is quite tight. I think the Blue South is fairly much made up, but Blue North has got a lot to play for as well. All right, well, that's it for today. Thank you, Suchy. Were you doing next week the finals as well?
Yeah, I could probably sneak one in.
All right, let's do it. We'll see you all next week. Bye for now.